What's up, everyone, and welcome to another market forecast. Let's have a look into the weekly news calendar. All right. So today is Monday, February 26th. We're only gonna have medium impact news on USD and Euro USD. Um, I'm not really concerned about it. I would be way more concerned about the rest of the week since we're gonna have a lot of high impact news in various assets such as USD and EU. But anyways, even so, this week doesn't bother me at all regarding news because we're not going to have NFP, FOMC, any type of high impact news that we know that we shouldn't trade while those are not released. All right. So, anyways, regarding news, that's it. Let's go to the actual forecast. Let's go to DXY. So on DXY, actually, I'm gonna have to compare Euro USD with the DXY because the weekly close last week was above this fair value gap, right? But on EU, we had a weekly close also above the fair value gap, and this means that regarding this fair value gap, we're gonna have a bullish week. But on DXY, we should have a range bound week or bullish week, which we should not expect regarding the correlation between EU and DXY. But anyways, I am still bearish for DXY on the weekly time frame, but we have to keep in mind that we had this fairly gap close right above it, all right? And I really don't like it because we may have a pullback before moving down, right? But anyway, let's continue. On the daily time frame, to be honest, as you guys can see, I wrote down that I was not really sure if this was the next target. Okay, especially with a weekly close like the one I showed you, right? Since we closed above the weekly fair value gap, I thought that this was going to be the next target in the beginning of the week. Also considering the power of three, because we may move bullish before moving bearish again. But anyways, this is not happening today. I don't know why. So yeah, it makes me kind of not interested in trading today. But I'm also gonna wait for the low time frames to confirm that this is not a good idea. But as we can see right now, this could be a power of three to move higher, all right? But we could also target this bullish order block, right? And also go for this low. So I am probably going to just lay back and see what the market wants to do before actually getting to a solid conclusion on what I should do on the day. But anyways, let's go. It bounced off this bearish order block, so it kind of matches the narrative on the higher time frames. On the 4 hour time frame, we also had the same thing. Price was between this fair value gap and this bearish order block, and now price is kind of deciding where it wants to go. I'm gonna see if it breaks out this fair value gap right here, and if it closes below it, you guys know what we should do. Basically, just target this low and see what happens, right? I am probably going away to a proper market structure shift right here. Okay, on the 4 hour time frame, especially closing below it. So I'm not gonna trade before 1 hour and 44 minutes. Mm, and then if we have a pullback, all right, basically on the 1 hour we have this bearish order block, but we are also going to have a bearish order block validated if we have a proper displacement on the 1 hour time frame, which is kind of already happening. But anyways, I'd like to see it moving a little bit more to the downside to be a proper displacement. All right. On the 30-minute time frame, we had this BD array that was, of course, disrespected. and this bearish order block also matches the hard time frames bearish order block, so it's good to go. I'll just remove this regular gap, and we have this bullish order block right here. The price is basically targeting right now, so it may be a catalyst to, okay, price is going to break out at this level, and then after it reaches this bullish order block and of course validates the market structure shift on the hard time frames and also on the 30-minute time frames, we're gonna have a catalyst to price moving up, giving us a very likely like high probability entry. Okay, let's go to Euro USD. So on Euro USD, we had a close above of the weekly fair value gap, which is very bullish. All right, we had a reaction before, but price did manage to pierce through it. But right now, price on the last week, price just did it, which is good. But let's see the daily time frame. So to be honest, I was expecting price to target this bullish order block to then grab some more liquidity to move up, but it found it, it probably found the liquidity it was looking for in the lower time frames, right? On the 12-hour time frames, it didn't even reach the bullish order block right here. Basically, on the 4 hour, we're gonna see what price was looking for because we also had a bullish order block right here. Okay, and we had the daily candle open right here, and we may have had the beginning of power of 3 for the day because we had a manipulation down to go to this bullish order block and then start moving up. All right. And notice how on the 4 hour time frame, if price closes above it, right here, above this buy side liquidity right here, we're gonna have a proper fair value gap and order block to work with. All right. So this may be a higher probability scenarios that we can probably take advantage of, right? Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. It's pretty much the same thing. Okay, this we have a validated bullish order block right here. Plus we have a ton of fair gaps, but I'm only going to choose the one that matches the 4 hour likely to be validated fair gap. Okay, and I'm only going to be working with that. Um, on the 30-minute, we have pretty much the same story. All right, and notice how we have this fair gap right here on the 1 hour, but it's inverted actually. But anyways, it's probably going to match the 4 hour fair value gap. All right, here, right here. We also have it on the 4 hour, but yeah, this will it's very likely to be a 4 hour fair value gap. But anyways, let's see what happens. On the 1 hour is pretty much the same thing. 30-minute, the 15-minute also. Yeah. Anyways, so um regarding the market forecast, I was expecting the week to begin bearish, okay, especially because of this reaction out of this 4 hour bearish order block that I'm just going to show you because the net here is quite slow. But anyways, um, so yeah, it's not playing out as I was expecting, but anyways, no problem. It's just a matter of adapting, all right? And I have been also kind of off on the previous days because I have been focusing more on the challenges, all right? And I got into the conclusion that I have to be way more aggressive on the challenges that I was than I was thinking, okay? And it's kind of a milestone to me because I was always focused on learning. But right now, I know that I have to risk more, okay? Anyways, um, so I would only be interested in doing something in the marketplace if price comes down into this price level. But I don't know if it's gonna happen today. But anyways, we're gonna have to wait. Until then, I'm only going to wait, see the news release, but I don't think that it's going to move that much. Yeah, but that's it. Regarding the market forecast, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please, if you like it down below. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel and comment out something that you think that I should know. But anyways, that's it. Trade safe. Be aware of some medium impact news today, and be aware that today is Monday, so we may have a slower market, but it's not what the market has been showing us today. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay. Trade safe. Bye.